Thanks for visiting CustomVanityPlates.com. In this video, we're going to go through the process of building a US custom plate. To get started, we need to click on the US Plates tab in the upper left-hand corner. Next, we'll need to click on this image that's in the center left-hand side of the page. This is going to take us into the configuration wizard where we can build our custom license plate. This will usually take 5 or 10 seconds depending on your internet speeds. You'll probably need to scroll down a bit depending on your monitor settings. You can see that the plate has defaulted to red. We've got quite a few different color options here. You can change it to any color you like. Just click on the color that you like and it'll automatically change. We've also got some pre-installed backgrounds over here. You can drag this bar down. You can see we've got some backgrounds. You just select that tab. You can see a handful of backgrounds from beach scenes to religious scenes. You just click on whichever one interests you. And it automatically populates on the plate. We will be adding to this library in the near future. We've also got quite a few different background options, mainly country flags. See, we've got Canadian, Caribbean, Mexico, South America, Middle and Far East, United States, and European. We're based in Florida, so we'll try a Florida flag. Again, just click on the option, it'll automatically populate on the plate. Next is image upload. If you want to make a custom plate with your company logo or photograph, you can do that here. Just click on the image upload tab and then enable upload, and then upload your image here. You can see that's taking me directly to my library on my computer, and we'll find a picture that would work well on license plate. This one's sort of rectangular, would fit well, so we're going to click that one. And you can see the photo is automatically applied to the plate and the small edit photo box has appeared. With this we can move the image pretty much everywhere we want on the plate and also resize it, bigger or smaller. For this example, we're going to make a photo plate. So I'm going to move the image over toward the center and then increase the size till the image covers the entire surface of the plate. You see it's quite a bit of flexibility. You can move it around, stretch it, make it smaller. Seems to be pretty well centered. I think we'll stay with that. Now if you decide you want a different photo, that the one you initially uploaded doesn't work, we've got this option here. Just click this button, you can replace the photo. It'll take you right back to your library. You can pick another photo if you like and replace it. You can only upload one photo, so keep that in mind. You won't be able to upload a second photo. If you do change the photo, it'll just automatically replace the original. You do need to have a fairly high resolution photo as well. If it's a poor resolution or low, particularly if you try to stretch it larger, it probably won't look very good. So just keep that in mind. If you do see that your image looks fuzzy on your license plate, that's generally an indication of a low resolution photo. So you'll need to upload a little bit better quality photo. So just keep that in mind. For this exercise, I think we're going to leave this photo in place. So I'm going to cancel this. And I'll close the edit photo. Right. Next option is border. Select the border tab. We can put a border around our plate there. You can see the color options. We'll just select those, and you can see that a teal or light green border has automatically appeared, and we can change that to any color that's listed down below here. I think for this plate, orange would probably be best, so we'll just come over here and select orange. Yeah, that looks nice. Now if you decide you don't want a border at all, you can always remove that. You just come up here and select the no border option, and it'll remove it. Our next option is enter text. We're going to click the add text box here. And you can see a single line of text has appeared on the plate. We've got the option of a single line or 2 lines of text. I think for this particular plate, with it being a photo plate, we don't want to cover the image with a lot of text, so I'm just going to stay with a single line of text. And you just come up here and click on the text, and it's opened up the text editor. And you can see we've got some font options here. I think for this particular plate, we're going to stick with a basic font. We'll just use Arial. And that size is a little too big. I think we'll make that smaller. We don't want to cover up that much of the image. And right now it's automatically defaulting to a white font, so we're going to change that to black. Okay, you can see that the text is positioned right in the middle of the image. That's indicated here. You can see that the center is gray shaded here. We can also move that to the right or over to the left. I think for this example we'll leave it on the left, and then we're going to come up here and edit this text. I'm just going to click on the text, and you can see the cursor flashing there. Just going to backspace. I'll put my son's name in here. And what we can do is just position our cursor over here to the left, and then use our space bar to move the text around. I don't want his last name over the top of the main image because it's getting lost a bit there. So we're going to click here. I'm just going to move that across. Using our space bar, or we could use tab as well. There we go. And then I'll save that. That should work okay. If we need to go back and edit that, that's not a problem. We can just go back in and click on the text again, and it'll reopen the text editor, and we can make any changes that we need. In this case, we're just going to leave that be. So, right. We can also go back and edit this image if we need to. If we get further along and we see, it's just not going to work with what you had planned, you can go through and make changes later. But what you want to do is, once you've got text in place, if you want to change the image, you just need to get up here sort of well away from any text, because what happens is the computer doesn't know if you're trying to change the text or change the image. So you need to get well away from the text and click up here somewhere. And you can see it's brought up the edit photo box again, so you can make any changes that you require. And for this example, we'll leave this alone, so we'll just close this. Right. Next option is flags. Similar to the base plate option that we looked at in the first step, we've got all of the same flags there. The difference is here, these are drag and drop. So you find the flag you're interested in, and you can drag it and drop it in place and resize it and things of that sort. So we'll click on the US flags again. Again, we're in Florida, so we'll take this Florida flag. We'll just drag it up here a little bit. click on it, I can grab a corner and just resize it to whatever size I want. It obviously starts out quite large, so a little too big for this plate, so I'll just drag it into position. Now, my son's actually born in Texas, so he might want a second flag, so we'll go down and grab another flag and put into position. There's Texas. Again, just click on it, and you can grab a corner and resize it accordingly. Slightly too big. I'll just move that down a little bit. There we go. And we'll save that. Okay. Now that probably doesn't look very good, but we'll just leave it there for this example. If we want to remove those later, that's not a problem. We just click on the flag itself and delete it. We'll go ahead and take that off. That one as well. That looks a little nicer. Okay, next option is clip art. Now we do have a small selection of clip art in various colors, mainly it's animals. So similar to the flags, you can just grab a clip art and drag it in place. Maybe too far there, excuse me. Just click on it. You can resize that. Alright. Now I don't really want this here on this particular plate, so we'll go ahead and take that off, but you can see how to do that. It's very similar to the flags in the previous step. You just drag and drop them and resize them accordingly, and you can remove them if you like. Right, final step is to add a frame. Click on the View Options tab. And you can see that the frame is automatically populated onto the plate. Now this particular one is an eagle frame, and it's a little too big for this plate design. You know, if we didn't have a photo plate, the eagle might work better, but because we've got a photo that's really blown up quite large, the eagle is covering up the image, and it really wouldn't look very good in this example. So we're going to change that. We just come down here to our selection of frames, click on a different one, and it'll automatically repopulate. You know, that one fits very nicely with this particular image. This one looks like it would work as well. And you can see we've got quite a few different options here. Probably the best one for us would be this one here. So I think we'll leave that there. You can see that the price is automatically adjusted to include the frame and plate. If we went back and removed that frame, you can see the price is adjusted back down. So it all happens automatically. We're going to go ahead and leave that frame on there. And you see the price has gone back up. Alright, final step is adding to cart. Scroll down here to the bottom, you can see the Add to Cart button. That's where you'll put in all your details, and we should ship your plate within 24 hours of receipt of the order. I hope this video has been a great help. If you have any questions at all, you can always email us at info@customvanityplates.com. Thanks and have a great day.